Hi, welcome to One Word a Day. I'm Sophia, pilot into the University of Chinese. And I'm happy to be back today introducing one new Chinese expression. But for the whole August, I'm planning to do one single character paired with another character to create all kinds of meaning. And I never introduced this cast iron or bronze ware that I took picture from Boston Fine Art, Museum of Fine Art. They have an amazing East Asian, Chinese in particular, art pieces. And this is a way that Chinese preserve their culture, their stories of their folklore or stories about their ancestors or language, because this is about exploring Chinese language. A lot of times when I trace back the sources, the origins, when it first was born, this language, what it was meant. And of course, in later days, people layer different meanings or twist, all kinds of twists and turns down the road. But at the beginning, a lot of times scholars source back to the days when letters are carved onto such cast iron pieces. So this is something I attribute to for the August. Okay, so that special word is sheng. We talk about it every day. So for coming back listeners, I probably bore you about this, but it's always talk about the life, how Chinese view life and the concept of life. It's basically a plant rooted in soil. Okay, and today we have a good meaning because we're talking about making wealth. Making wealth. So the Chinese concept of wealth. I guess especially in 2023 when life gets complicated. And now this year, especially, we have ChatGPT and all that, artificial intelligence talk and how it's going to replace human work and all that, right? Life becomes more interesting. So, wealth making gets more, gets more interesting. Either you have some ideas how to make money because of this technological innovation, or it kind of gets uncertainty, scared of be replaced, right? Instead of augmented. So we don't know yet. The wave is coming. Okay, at least that's what people say. Okay, so wealth. Let's see. Chinese ancient times already have a very clear concept of what wealth represents. It means money not yet spent. Okay, the left side is money, currency sign. You would say, okay, in the US, it's S with two vertical lines, right? That's contemporary dollar sign symbol. So this is a Chinese ancient way of symbol. You would say it's too complicated. I mean, contemporary Chinese is just Y, right, with two horizontal lines. Interesting, right? Just notice two vertical lines through S is dollar sign versus letter Y with two horizontal lines. The two cultures have to be perpendicular, like they have to do their own thing. One is vertical, one is horizontal. Anyways, here we see two horizontal lines, but we also see two vertical lines, right? So this is an image came from seashell depicting of seashells. So I guess this is the shell, and this is the sea animal legs dangling from the shell. At least that's what scholars say. It could be. I don't exactly be familiar with shelled sea animals to be sure that's how it looks in the real world, right? But that's the Chinese abstraction of seashell, and because seashell was, I guess, easier to carry, it's lightweight, it's not easy to break, therefore it has certain attributes used as currency. So you can travel far and trade with people from far away land with seashells. At least that's preserving the language. So probably that happened during some time in history. Now the right side is cai. Apparently it's a sound maker, but it's more than sound maker. This cai, you see, compares with tu, which is the soil symbol. Cai also have two horizontal lines with one vertical line. So two horizontal lines actually is it's the same. The first horizontal line is the ground level. The second horizontal line is the indicator, is corresponding to contemporary arrow pointing. On a slide or document, you want to drawing people's attention to whatever you're talking to, or a lot of people on memes, right? On videos have a lot of arrow pointing. So that's ancient Chinese arrow pointing. And this vertical lines, the same. It means a plant growing without specifying what kind of plant or how tall the plant is. It's just getting through the ground level. It has both the above ground and below ground portion. That's important. That means this is something alive. So alive, growing through the ground. But the difference is this line, vertical line, going through the second horizontal line versus this one stops right at the intersection with the horizontal line, the second horizontal line. So the difference is because intentionally this second horizontal line as an arrow pointing thing in Chinese language, this one is pointing at the very end, the very tip of the root. So that means it intentionally stay away from the root, but not far away, right? Stay away from the root, it's pointing toward the surrounding of the root. That's how Chinese use this pointer to mean it's the surrounding of the root, therefore it's soil, versus this one is intentionally intersect with the root, and the root going through this pointer, or the pointer like overlay itself, crossing this plant root symbol. And the reason of that is the pointer actually is pointing on the root, onto the root, literally intersecting with the root. So this pointer is pointing at the root, and the root, just like in English as well, when we talk about the root, we have a root cause, right? So because you have such a root, therefore you have a cause into future happening, or in consequence, something happened because of this root. So that's the root concept in English. Similarly, in Chinese, this root concept means that is the future potential of something. That's what's make something going to happen. So that's the root that symbolize potential, that symbolize the future, right? Even especially here, probably this is, you see here, the plant already trident shape, at least it has a trunk and the branches. But over here, just one simple, a tip of things. And that means this is a small plant. It hasn't even grown into, flourish into its separate branches yet. So just a tip of it. That means it's still a new plant, but you can see the root is deeply rooted. Therefore, it has the potential, the arrow pointing there, to mean it will grow taller, much bigger than the current state. So that potential paired with currency symbol means you have the currency that has the potential to be spent. That's currency you accumulated, you saved. It's not spent yet. So you see the difference here. For Chinese culture, like innately, of course, it's culturally embedded into us. It's not, we're not born thinking this way, but our language, coded us this way to think of wealth as something that you saved. It's not something you spend and displayed and used and enjoyed. No, it's the the currency, the money, right? You saved that potentially you can use it as a resource in the future, but not something already spent. If it's spent, it's gone out of pocket, it's gone. It's not yours anymore. It's not going to be considered as a wealth anymore. Therefore, whatever you own, you purchase, what you use, that's not considered wealth. That's display of wealth, but it's already gone. They don't have a potential wealth. They probably still have some potential as a secondhand used things, but the value dramatically dropped, right? So that's Chinese definition of wealth. And 生财, pair together, make money. I want to point out this interesting thing because in Chinese we have money-making tree. We call it 摇钱树, as if you shake on the tree, money will drop as if a fruit. or dates or nuts are going to drop from the tree. I mean, that's a dream. That's like a no effort, easy money kind of dream symbol, right? So, I mean, who don't want this tree? So they sell you $199. They even have a name for this. It's a faux potted, right? So it's not real tree even. A fake tree costs you $200. So that you wish you can have this good symbol attached to it because it's money tree, as if you can grow money from it, but you spend money first. So that's the irony of the money tree. So that's today's phrase, 生财, make money. Actually, continue thinking about one word a day with Sophie. See you next.